Since the fall of Geese Howard, the city of Southtown has never been the same. Its people have grown complacent, and once fearsome warriors roam the streets like stray dogs. And though his legacy remains here in my keeping, it does so with no heir apparent. If there are any left in Southtown with fangs that bite, with claws that tear, with the ruthlessness and undying spirit of a true warrior, come to King of Fighters. Who will inherit the legacy of the fallen emperor? Let the last wolves of this city determine that for themselves. Stroheim. Nobody would have guessed that world-class DJ Salvatore Ganacci had a secret. Namely, that he was also a martial artist. As it turned out, his biggest hits always seemed to be inspired by the thrill of the fight. One day, Salvatore was challenged to a street fight by Duck King, a skilled brawler and dancer in his own right. As the two seasoned performers found each other's rhythm, they also found friendship, and all before exchanging a single word. It was Duck that introduced Salvatore to King of Fighters, a martial arts tournament where only the bravest and mightiest of warriors gather. In need of inspiration for even more epic music, Salvatore Ganacci takes the stage.
Yo! You made it to the finals! Oh, but watch out! This little lady's not gonna make it easy for you!
Well, if it isn't Duck King. And I'm guessing that's my opponent?
Yup! Meet Salvatore Ganacci. He's a musician.
A musician? But then just how did he make it to the finals then?
Hey, come on, man! He's a fighter too, obviously.
Right. Okay. And if he's in the finals, I guess he can't be a pushover.
You got that right. And check this out. Yo, Ganacci, tell her what you hear, man.
Let me see. The pitter-patter of near-silent steps. The rustling of fabric against a small collection of folding fans. But above all the clamor and din, a fiery, feverish pulse. You are a master of flame ninjutsu.
Wait, how did you...
What'd I say? Ganacci's the real deal. You got nothing to worry about, baby.
Well then, I guess I can forget about going easy on you. But know this, it takes more than a keen ear to crack the secrets of the Shiranui.
A tango with a ninja, huh? How novel. All right, give me all you got.
Yay! These are the kind of fights I live for.
Now, let's get this show on the road. Incredible. That stillness and fluidity. Ninjutsu is its own kind of music. This is giving me some ideas for my next music video.
Hey, yo, Ganacci, real quick before you go and work your magic. You know, I've got someone else over here that I've just been dying for you to meet.
Yo, Doug. You wanted me to say hi to a friend of yours?
Allow me to introduce Terry Bogard, the best rival a guy could ask for. My rival specifically. Not to mention the King of Fighters champ too, if you couldn't tell.
Now here's a one-of-a-kind melody. He certainly lives up to his reputation, doesn't he? A past filled with hardship, yet he remains an optimist. The sound of his soul, it's like a symphony.
Ganacci is a musician by trade, Terry. He tracks his opponent's movements by sound, if you can believe it. I actually just found out the hard way.
By sound? That's wild. Never fought anybody like that before.
Piqued your interest, huh? I thought it might. I wanted you to meet because I figured you'd want a piece of it.
You figured right. Hey, Ganachi, is it? Wanna dance?
Why, I thought you'd never ask. Together, we will write a soaring melody.
That's incredible. You really can hear every sound I make, huh?
No, you're incredible, Terry. The music of your fists was the song of a man living life to the fullest. You can't sample that sound.
Yo, Ganachi, what do you think? Coming to Southtown wasn't such a bad idea, huh?
It sure wasn't. These matches have set every cell in my body aflame. I burn with inspiration. I could write a song right now, give shape to all these new ideas.
Hey now, you okay, buddy?
What's gotten into him?
Well, when creative types get hit with a great idea, it's like nothing else matters. Probably happening right now.
Right. It's a bummer I can't read music. Hey, Duck, is it any good?
Quiet, Terry. Let him concentrate.
We reach the conclusion and boom! Phew. I haven't felt a burst of inspiration like that in some time. Feast your eyes, Duck. You can see it, right?
Wait. Whoa! This is genius! You know, I've been in the scene my whole life. Nobody's got your passion.
Thank you, Duck. And thank you, Terry. This composition is but the ash left behind by the flames of combat.
It's nothing. You're the one who wrote it.
But we're happy you're happy.
And hey, Ganachi, when you get around to shooting a video for this one, try to remember your old pal Duck, alright?
How could I not? After all, a sonic landscape such as this can only be paired with a master of movement.
Yeah!
This is gonna set the world on fire!
Where's Andy? He'll want to hear this.
Mai Shiranui, heir to the Shiranui school of ninjutsu. Mai had received no news from Andy, or his disciple Hokutomaru for that matter, since the pair disappeared into the mountains to train. Though her worried mind lingered, as leader of the Shiranui, Mai was simply unable to leave the village. One day, while reviewing Shiranui mission requests, a particular name catches Mai's attention. Sokaku Mochizuki. The Mochizuki clan were enemies of the Shiranui. If they would stoop so low as to ask for assistance, no doubt the situation had to be dire. Mai leaves the Shiranui village at once, en route to Southtown and the upcoming King of Fighters tournament.
Oh, Hokutomaru! So you joined in on the fun too, did you? Wow, you've really grown up since I last saw you.
I know, right? I should have known you'd be here. What's up? Trying to meet up with a certain someone?
That's not the only reason I'm here. It's not like I was lonely without Andy or anything like that.
You know, that's kinda cringe.
Just be quiet. Anyway, enough about that. Listen to me and listen well. Sokaku Mochizuki says this tournament is at the epicenter of all the carnage.
The Mochizuki said that? Sounds pretty serious. But everything seems normal, though. Maybe you're worrying too much.
I don't know, but I hope so. Just be careful, okay? In any case, let's get this battle underway while we still can!
You got it. You know, I've always wanted to have a real match against you. I'm so hyped! Hold on tight, because I won't be holding anything back!
I love that glimmer in your eyes. All right, kid. Bring it on.
I knew it. You've got too many moves for me to keep track of, Mai.
You've gotten pretty strong, Hokutomaru. Not bad at all, kid. There they are.
What is it?
Could it really be the Gene Scrolls? The same thing happened 12 years ago. Ah!
You know better than to just stand there and stare. Come on! You gotta try to bring him back to his senses.
Never thought I'd hear you say that to me. But you're right. I'm the leader of the Shiranui. Hokutomaru, get everyone out of here.
Gotcha. I'm on it, Mai.
What happened to you? Is it because of the Gene Scrolls? Whatever the reason, don't think you can cause trouble around me without facing the consequences.
Way to go, Mai. So, what's the plan now?
Well, if the scrolls are the problem, then they probably need to be purified somehow.
Splendid work, daughter of Shiranui.
Sokaku, you ended up coming?
Of course. I felt bad about putting everything on to you. So here I am.
I see. But what about your blood? Are you sure you're okay here?
Oh, it's not a problem as long as I don't strain myself by using any dark power. Now, if you'll allow me. Abomination! Light upon the world! You shall not be reincarnated! Mai, it's time! Use the power of fire to cleanse the source of the essence of Shura with purifying flame! Now, do it!
Got it! Ryuenbu! So this means Rock should go back to his old self now, right?
Indeed. Thanks to you, the spell of reincarnation has been broken. When he awakens, the boy shall be of his own mind again, his true self.
Good. Well then, everything is as it should be, I suppose.
Yes. My Shiranui, the precision of your technique and the purity of your fire were sights to behold. I'm sure your grandfather, Hanzo, is smiling down at you from the beyond.
Oh, thank you. I'm sorry to say the Shiranui aren't familiar with your technique, so thank you for your help.
It's no trouble at all. Truth be told, the Mochizuki originally developed this technique in an effort to defeat the Shiranui. Should you have used it, it would have been a great stain on your family's honor.
Created to defeat us, huh? We Shiranui have our hands full with more public affairs.
Such an unflinching girl. Curse the Shiranui family.
Hey, Mai! Master says he's on his way over here right now.
Huh? Andy's coming?
That's right. And I'll make sure people don't bother you, so you can have some quality time together.
Hey! Hokutomaru! Wait! That kid's a little too nice sometime.
Andy, that foreign ninja is coming, huh? In that case, leave the rest to me.
No. As the Shiranui leader, I need to see this through.
Worry not. All that remains now is to wait for the young man to recover from his injuries. You have performed your duties well.
and carried out your mission to its conclusion. And I do not wish to be any further in your debt, if it can be helped.
You sure? This isn't some kind of scheme, is it?
The source of Shura is severed. There is no reason for us to quarrel any longer.
I guess you're right. Okay, I suppose I'll get going then.
A happy young couple carrying the Shiranui name into the future. What a surprising sight to behold. It pains me to admit it, but perhaps the Shiranui family is more suited to the service of the light than we Mochizuki.
Hokutomaru, the righteous ninja bringing justice to South Town. Having left his life in the mountains behind and driven by his master's words, Hokutomaru found himself striving for peace on the streets. Time passed, and he grew in more ways than one. One day, Hokutomaru defeats a thug holding a notice for an all-new King of Fighters tournament. The young ninja knows the event is his best chance to prove how strong he's become. Not just to his master and Terry, but also the people of the city. Everyone who has made him the man he is today. Hokutomaru straightens up, flips his scarf over his shoulder, and sets his sights on the task at hand.
Huh? Hokutomaru? Is that you? My oh my, you've changed a lot since I last saw you.
What can I say? I had a growth spurt. See how much taller I am?
You're as tall as Andy. Oh, wait a sec. Don't you live by yourself now?
Yeah. After Master left, I realized I could barely do anything without help. So I decided to try to be more independent. Learn to look after myself more.
Look at you, trying to act all grown up. Bless your heart.
Hey, come on. Don't talk to me like I'm still a kid. I'm the real deal now. I'm a bona fide moonlight crime fighter.
You're right. I'm sorry. So, have you heard anything about Gisa's legacy?
It's this tournament's prize, right? What about it?
Well, the legacy includes these sacred gene scroll things. They're extremely dangerous. I joined the tournament to win them and seal them away.
Huh. Well, no worries. I promise. I'll hand him right over when I win.
Well, getting a little big for your britches, aren't we?
My?
This is the final battle, and I'm your opponent. Tell me, do you really expect to defeat me?
You sound pretty serious all of a sudden. But I'm old enough to handle this now. Okay, Mai. Show me what you got!
I can't believe you actually beat me. Can you imagine how bad this makes me look?
Sorry about that. I promise, I'll hand over the scrolls you were after.
Don't worry about it. I was just teasing. You've gotten so strong. I'm so proud of you.
Really?
Hey, there you two are. It looks like you've settled things.
Oh, hi, Terry. Is Andy with you by any chance?
He was, but we split up earlier. He'll show up at some point.
Hey, Terry. Would you please honor me with a match before my master arrives?
Huh? What's gotten into you?
Well, the truth is, I want to show Master how much stronger I've gotten since the last time we saw each other. I'm pretty confident in my abilities already, but I wanted to make extra sure by fighting you first, Terry. After all, you're the closest to him, so how about it? Do you accept my challenge?
You know me. I'd never turn down a chance to fight a champion. But Aren't you still sore from your fight with mine?
Even if I lost, I wouldn't use that excuse. Come on, Terry.
I like that look in your eyes. You're just like him. Okay, Hokutomaru. Show me what you got. You can bet on your life I won't hold back.
Shoot! Terry, are you okay?
Don't worry about it. I'm all right. Dang, kid, you're one hell of a fighter now.
Thank you. It means a lot coming from you.
Come on, kid. But really, you should be proud of yourself. Wouldn't you agree, Andy?
Hokutomaru, I hardly recognize you.
Huh? Master? It's been a long time, Master. So, how you been holding up? You're looking good.
Yeah, I'm doing great. And look at you. You've really grown up.
Yeah, I wanted to improve myself, even if it was just a little bit at a time, every day.
I see. Guess it's been longer than I thought. You've been through a lot.
He's grown up a lot over the past year. Training hard, giving his all to the job I landed him. Sad to say, our little squirt's not so little anymore.
But seriously, you really are so much more mature than the last time I saw you. Looks like you and I parted ways at just the right time, you know?
What do you mean?
Oh, you know, everybody's gotta leave the nest at some point, right? Still, I wasn't too worried. I always knew you'd fly straight. Did you miss me?
Huh? No, not at all. It's nothing I can't handle. After all, that's the kind of person you taught me to be, right?
I see. Well, let me assure you, you could take your next steps with your head held high. You're nobody's student anymore. You're a Shiranui warrior, just like me.
Right, Master.
Hey, weren't you listening? I'm not your master.
Oh, yeah, okay, Andy. Whoa, nah. Saying that feels so weird.
Anyway, Mai, should we get a move on?
Huh? But where are you going, Master?
I'm headed to the Shiranui village. I'm going to seal away the sacred scrolls. You want to tag along? As champion, they are technically yours by right.
Thank you, but I can't. The city still has a lot left to teach me.
I get it. And what about you, Terry?
I don't know. I think I'll stick around. I've still got more to do here, too.
In that case, we'll get going. The sooner the better.
Bye, Hokutomaru. See ya, Terry.
What was that about the city having more to teach you? You should have gone with them. Let them spoil you a little bit.
Hey! What are you talking about? I'm not a kid anymore. I don't need spoiling.
All right, I'll drop it. So, have you started that new job yet?
Yep, it's a security gig. Just casual hours, you know? I figured the city's made me stronger, so the least I can do is put that strength into action and protect it.
Protecting the city, huh? Good luck out there.
Thanks.
Help! Thief! Someone help!
That's my cue, Terry.
All right, go get him, Hokutomaru.
I'm sorry, Master. Deep down, I still want you and Mai to look after me, like old times. But I have to get over that. And once I finally do, I promise I'll come find you. I'm gonna become the kind of man that you and Mai can be proud of.
Terry Bogard, the wandering warrior, known to many as the legendary Hungry Wolf. Having parted ways with his young ward Rock Howard after the last tournament, Terry found himself drifting once more. Terry did what he wanted when he wanted. But whether he was sparring or just shooting the breeze with old friends, Rock was never far from his thoughts. One day he received word of the next King of Fighters tournament, namely in the form of a letter that curiously made reference to Geese's legacy. A memory flooded his mind, the silhouette of his former protege as they said their goodbyes. Rock's fate would always be interwoven with the legacy of his father. Of that, Terry was sure. His curiosity piqued, the Hungry Wolf joins the fight, on the prowl for answers.
Look who's climbing the ranks.
Hey, Terry. Been a while since that tournament, huh?
Hey, good to see you. You look good.
I was honestly worried about you. Thought you'd be on a strictly fast food diet since I left.
Well, wasn't that strict, but as you could see, I'm doing just fine.
Called it. Whatever. Aren't you gonna ask what brings me here? Or something like that?
I think I know. You want the winner's spoils. Ain't that right?
That's right. And I'm not leaving without them. So you better not.
Lighten up, Rock. It's been a while. There's still nothing that needs saying.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, Terry. Let's do this! Damn it! Everything was riding on that fight!
Don't get discouraged, kid. You've shown me how you feel. Anyway, Rock, so what do we do about Geese's legacy? I'm gonna end up with it at this rate.
I know, but it's just how it is. You beat me fair and square.
Yeah, neither of us held back. Just a good, clean match between two fighters. But hey, in the real world, the winner doesn't always take the spoils. Go ahead. All yours.
Damn it. I still have a long way to go. Let's just say I owe you one.
Yo, Rock. Is that?
Yeah. That's my mom.
Right. Well, how's that for a happy ending? Aura. It's just like Geese. But why? Come on! Snap out of it, Rock! This isn't you! Remember who you are! Rock!
Terry, let go. I don't want to drag you down with me.
Stop that, Rock! I didn't train no quitter!
Goodbye.
You're really giving up?
You okay?
Hey, hurry it up! Oh, I can't hold it much longer!
Pull us up now!
Come on!
Terry.
Yeah? Well, you give up too easy. Even when he's up against the wall, a wolf never backs down. Got it?
Don't you ever forget this. If it wasn't for me, you'd be goners.
Yeah, I know. Much obliged, Billy.
I didn't do it for you.
Wait, where's Mom?
Right, over there.
Hey, Mom. It's been a while.
I missed you so much, Rock.
You're really leaving? Rock's gonna miss having you around.
The kid's really coming into his own as a wolf. Don't you worry. He's more than capable of standing on his own 2 feet now.
That doesn't mean you have to leave without saying anything.
I guess you're right. It is rude to leave without saying goodbye.
Thank you for everything!
There's nothing that needs saying anymore, Rock. Let's spar together again sometime, okay?
Okay!
Rock Howard, son of Geese Howard, Emperor of Southtown, a troubled youth raised by the very man who vanquished his father years ago, Terry Bogard. Upon hearing that his mother Marie was actually alive and well, Rock parted ways with Terry, seeking answers from Kine R. Heinlein. Rock eventually learned of Marie's captivity at the hands of the villainous Mr. Big. According to Kine's investigation, Big kidnapped her and staged her untimely death as part of a nefarious scheme to manipulate Geese. While in captivity, Marie received treatment for her chronic illness, so much so she was able to stand and walk. To Rock's relief, she was well cared for, though not free, and Mr. Big's ransom was steep: Geese's legacy. Seeking the legacy, Rock paid a visit to someone who knew his father all too well, one Billy Kahn. Billy proved agreeable, but just as Rock's quest seemed to be at an end, a mysterious man ambushed him and fled into the darkness, legacy and all. A number of days later, Rock receives word of the upcoming King of Fighters tournament. The prize, Geese's stolen legacy. Determined to claim his birthright and liberate his mother, Rock steps into the arena.
Geese Howard's legacy. Been a while since I've seen it up close.
As soon as I get it, my mom is free to go, right?
That's right. In fact, she's here already, courtesy of Mr. Big. All that's left for you to do is win this next fight and claim the legacy.
Hey, Rock. Been a minute. Have you gotten taller?
Terry, sorry, there's been a lot going on. A lot that I wish I could tell you. But there's something I really need to do first. So just...
Hold up. There's nothing that needs saying. How about you show me instead? You follow?
Right. Okay. Come on, Terry. Give me everything you've got!
You've come an awful long way, haven't you, rookie. Nah, champ.
Yeah! Kind, Billy!
Way to go, Rock.
It seems my sister's all right. Thank you, Rock.
Mr. Big, I'm gonna make you pay big time for backing the Neo Black Cats into a corner. Huh? Hey, hang in there!
Mom! No.
Where am I? Is Mom okay? Pathetic. Helpless as ever, aren't we?
Who's there? What did you do to my mom?
Mother was a truly tragic case. I could never save her, and so she was trapped forever. Such a disappointment. She must despise her son.
That isn't true! Mom, she...
Deep in his heart, I'm sure Terry hates me as well. And why shouldn't he? Why should he have to suffer the cruel irony of raising the son of the very man who killed his father?
Enough of this! Cut the crap and show yourself already! You coward!
I will not live another day in denial of the blood in my veins. Geese Howard could do anything. Rock Howard can do nothing. And so, you must be erased.
Shut up! I've heard enough! Everything you said about Terry, about my mom, it's all lies! I don't care if you're another part of me or whatever. Nobody talks about Rock Howard like that! Nobody!
Was that really another part of me? I mean, I guess I used to have thoughts like that sometimes. But still. I'm sorry. I didn't mean for any of this to happen this way.
Who's there?
It wasn't true. Everyone you've ever cared about, they loved you just as much. Is that Mom? How does she look so young? Did we go back in time?
I'm sorry, but after today, you're never going to see me again.
I can't change your mind.
The life I've built isn't safe for a child, and it's only going to get more dangerous. This path, paved with blood, I would never want this kind of life for him. Not if I can help it.
No way. Is that really him?
Listen to me, boy. Live free, as a wolf should.
Father? Ah!
Where am I?
Looks like you're back to normal, Rock. You had us all pretty worried.
Normal? You mean that wasn't a dream?
Don't worry about it. All that matters is you're all right.
Wait. What about the others?
Sheesh, you really lost it there, didn't you?
Everybody's fine, Rock. It's okay.
I'm sorry, everyone.
In the meantime, I think we found our culprit.
What is that?
Sacred scrolls. Nasty pieces of work. Just as you were starting to come back to us, those things burst into flames.
I see. I guess I caused you guys a lot of trouble, huh?
Anyway, go on. Don't be shy.
What do you... Wait. Hey, Mom. It's been a while.
I missed you so much, Rock.
So, you're certain you can go it alone, Rock?
Yeah, I have some thinking I have to do, and I need a little time to myself.
It's a good plan. The part of the legacy that Mr. Big was chasing, it was only a fraction of the whole thing. I'll be waiting to hear what you want to do with the rest. Keep me in the loop.
Whether you follow in your father's footsteps, or tread the path of a warrior, the choice is yours to make. But remember, there is power in legacy. And if that power proves too much for you to control...
I know. I'll come back when I figure out what it is I want. So, until then...
Take care, kid.
Farewell.
I'll see you soon, Mom. Thank you for everything!
There's nothing that needs saying anymore, Rock. Let's spar together again sometime, okay?
Okay!
Billy Kahn had once served as the right-hand man of Southtown's emperor, Geese Howard. Following Geese's death, Billy became the guardian of the Howard connection, sheltering it from those who might seek to destroy or manipulate it. One day, Billy learned that Geese had left both his will and legacy to his son, Rock. In short order, he contacted Kahn, who had been traveling with the boy. Yet as Rock was set to receive what was rightfully his, a mysterious man appeared and snatched it from under his nose. Unwavering in his loyalty and gratitude to Geese, Billy enters the King of Fighters tournament, determined to win back what was lost.
Just had to be you in the end, didn't it?
Well, geez. Hello to you too, Billy Kahn. My beef was with Geese, okay? I don't have a problem with you.
The feeling's not mutual, mate. Master Geese is 6 feet under, and it's all you're doing. You got no idea how much I owe that man, or what he did for me.
You're right, I don't. Just like you have no idea how I felt when that man killed my father.
That said, I'll give you credit for one thing. I am grateful to you for raising Rock upright. It was a job Master Geese and I couldn't take on ourselves.
There's nothing to be grateful for. I did it because I wanted to. Besides, I let things take their own course, so he more or less raised himself.
I see. Of course. That's Master Geese's own son for you. But enough talk. It's time we ended this.
Looking to settle old scores then, are ya?
Got that right. But don't think for a second I'm letting you get your mitts on the championship prize. That belongs to Master Geese!
You're skilled. Geese's right hand till the bitter end, they said. I could see it.
Hearing you compliment me makes my skin crawl. Finally, Geese's legacy. What?
Rock, what's wrong?
What the hell's going on? Has Rock lost his mind? Great. You're hurt. Did I hit you too hard?
Billy, please. You have to try and find a way to bring Rock back to his senses.
You're in no position to be giving me orders, Terry Bogard. However, it is my duty to look after Master Geese's legacy, including his knucklehead son.
Destroy the scrolls, Billy.
But why did Rock...
That is because he is of Gene blood.
Who the hell are you?
I am Tairyu. Would it be easier to understand if I said I was one of the Gene brothers, together with Kuryu and Kairyu?
A Gene brother? But those two... They were the only ones carrying on bloodline.
There were 3 of us, actually. I was just unable to awaken alongside the others. They must have believed that I failed to reincarnate somehow. But they were mistaken.
Wait, hold on. You said before that Rock is of the Gene bloodline. That would mean...
Did you not think it strange? All those in the Stroheim noble bloodline, even Rudolph, were able to harness such incredible power. Did you never wonder why?
Of course I did. But... Wait!
Yes. I was the first of us to awaken, 1,000 years ago. When I awoke, my family had taken on the name Krauser, meaning that Wolfgang and Geese, Rudolph's sons, are my descendants. I was just as surprised as you to find the Gene blood had become Germanic. A descendant must have crossed the ocean before I reincarnated.
But why didn't the scrolls have any effect on Master Geese? Ain't he one of yours too?
Geese was incredibly gifted, but it is not individual ability that determines the power of the blood. That is all a matter heavily dependent on circumstance, luck, or maybe destiny. Brock is particularly special because he is of the same generation as the Gene twins, uniting we 3 brothers at last. Our blood resonated alongside the blood of Geese Howard, each bloodline intensifying the influence of the other.
That's what we're calling that? Influence? The kid damn near lost his mind.
That was not my intention. My father, Oryu, damned my brothers and me to this fate, binding us beyond death. My heart burns with the desire to rebel against my father, just as Rock's does. Our wills likely became entangled and spun out of control. But now that you have stopped him, it will be fine. While the boy slumbers, I shall take my leave with my brothers, Kuryu and Kairyu.
In the end, the kid politely turned me down. Thinking about it now, maybe Master Geese never intended to make Rock his successor in the first place. Looks like we'll be holding on to Master Geese's legacy for a little while longer after all. Tell me, Master Geese, am I on the right track here? What would you do? Yeah, it's me. Go ahead. What? Those pissants starting trouble again? Fine. I'm on my way. Looks like they finally made their move. You lot go ahead. I'll be right behind you. I'll protect this family. Your legacy, till my dying breath. It's the least I can do to repay you.
Kine R. Heinlein's master plan had been to secure independence for Second South. After the last tournament, Kine would see his ambitions realized, bringing a majority of the city's rival criminal organizations under his control. Upon forging an alliance with the notorious Billy Kahn and the Howard connection, the foundations for an independent Second South had been laid at last. And yet, though his ambitions seemed finally within his grasp, the mastermind felt something weighing on his heart. His sister Marie was still being held captive. And not just that, but Geese's legacy, the sole price for her freedom, was nowhere to be found. Additionally, his old friend Grant barely clung to life. With time short and circumstances dire, Kine makes his choice, to fight on and do what must be done.
Billy Kahn, the man himself in the flesh. So you're my opponent for the finals. That means you must have taken the legacy from Franz, yes?
Yeah, that's right. And it's a real load off my shoulders. But more importantly, for the moment, I realized something. We've never actually fought before, have we? And here we have the perfect stage. Down for a bout?
Fine by me. But first, you were Geese Howard's right-hand man, correct? Surely you must have some greater motivation behind this. Care to share?
It's simple. I want to see just how strong you are. I've heard about your plans to establish Second South's independence. That'll be no small feat, my friend. If you really do have what it takes, I'm sure we'll be able to go into business together. If you're all talk.
I see. So you want to, as you might say, see what I'm made of, correct?
Exactly. Gotta admit, it's a pretty sweet offer all around, am I right?
As you wish, Billy Kahn. Then allow me to demonstrate my true strength.
Not bad. Hell, you're even better than I imagined. Fine. You win. You've earned yourself the support of the family.
Well done, Kine. It seems you haven't lost your touch one bit.
Were you worried about me, Grant? I'm quite all right.
So, they've agreed to release her, as long as we hand over the legacy, right?
Yes. That is provided that Mr. Big proves to be a man of his word. As long as he and his men are still in need of the legacy, I suspect we have nothing to fear.
I see. In that case, I won't need to act for the time being. But seeing as we've been gifted this opportune moment, a request, Kine. Will you grant this man the same position as me?
That's unlike you to ask such a thing. And no, obviously I will not. I trust I don't need to explain myself.
Of course not. I'm well aware he tried to take your life. Bearing that in mind, I'm not asking you to forgive him. I'm asking he be allowed into your service. Please.
I didn't expect you to be so resolute. Do you insist?
This man has courage. He has conviction. I am certain he will prove useful to you. I give you my word.
As you wish. In that case, I will test his conviction with my own hands. Vox, if you lose, your life is forfeit. Do you accept these terms?
No objections here. If that's all you have to say, I'm ready to go whenever you are.
Does your lack of hesitation stem from determination or recklessness? No matter. I admit, that look in your eye does show some promise, Vox.
Damn it. After Grant vouched for me and everything.
Though unpolished, there is honesty in your strikes. You have the right attitude as well.
If you're going to kill me, just get it over with.
Don't be so hasty. I have the rest of your life to kill you. But I think I understand just what it is Grant saw in you.
Do you mean?
Yes, you're hired. Welcome to the family. However, if I catch the faintest whiff of betrayal, it'll be off with your head. Is that clear?
Perfectly. I've already thrown my life away once. I wouldn't blame you if you killed me for something like that.
It can't be.
Great. Everybody's in the Kind Hate Club.
Mr. Big, it's time to hand her over, as we agreed.
No can do. She's a very important bargaining chip.
Have it your way. Then we will simply take her by force.
I am Grant, the demon of destruction, a martyr to combat. Your kinds. This will be my final mission. I will eliminate you, and anyone else who dares stand in the way of Second South's independence.
Legend or not, you're still human, and the numbers aren't on your side.
Schwarze Flamme! Quite a lively gathering you found yourself in.
No way! Kine is actually here? That doesn't change a damn thing. We'll take you all out together!
Now's our chance. Come on, follow me!
Vox, escort them to my office.
Got it, Kine!
Thank you, Kine. And you too. Thank you both.
Come on, Grant. We still have some cleaning up to do. Let's go!
Takes you back. Right, Kine?
I'll say, there's nothing more thrilling than the feeling of fighting by your side, Grant.
Yes, but I'm growing tired.
We finally did it. We managed to achieve independence for Second South. Not only that, but we even rescued Marie as well. Hey, Grant. Do you remember when it all began? You and I, we shared a dream for a new world. And now, the same world we dreamed of that fateful day is finally peeking over the horizon. But still, not a day goes by that I don't shudder at the thought of trading you for it. If I were to ever lose you, know I shouldn't. But allow me this. Just this once.
Vox Reaper's life circled a single question. What did it mean to have free will? Vox was a young assassin sent to dispose of Kynar Heinlein, but found himself stopped effortlessly by Grant, the ambitious man's protector. Grant sensed something unusual in the boy, who was defeated and facing death, and chose to spare him, offering him a new life as his disciple. Having survived through thick and thin with his new master, Vox had all but developed a new lease on life. It was at that time Grant summoned him. Enter the King of Fighters tournament, Grant instructed, before disappearing into the darkness once more. As the newly appointed demon of the criminal underworld, Vox's path is clear. He takes up his mask and falls upon the tournament.
At long last, Geese's legacy is finally within our grasp. Now it's time to see if you can measure up to the trust I've placed in you.
This is my chance to finally prove myself. It's no joke putting your hopes on the shoulders of someone who tried to kill you.
Guide. This man. I want him to be my successor.
Oh? You can see that much potential in my would-be murderer?
Test me. If you're having trouble seeing, I'll show you.
Do you think you've changed since then?
I have. I was an empty shell up until now. I accepted orders, carried them out to the letter, and got the money. That was all. But then I met Grant. He's shown me a different way to live. A better way. He's willing to put his life on the line for his ideals because he sees the two as having equal value. I feel like he's been shining a beacon, showing me a way to climb out of the darkness with my own hands.
Ideals cannot be realized without firm resolve like that. In fact, their very pursuit is enough to spark personal change and discovery in its own right. I take it you felt that spark?
Yeah, at long last. And I want to prove that to you.
I see. So that's why Grant likes you. You have your first mission then. Prove to me you have an ideal that's worth dying for. Prove to me that we can walk the same path.
So, just like that, my first mission. I won't disappoint you. This is what we're gonna need in exchange for that Marie person, right?
Yeah, just watch. Why now? Everything was just starting to fall into place.
Don't overdo it, Grant.
Vox, you...
What is it, Grant?
Listen. You need to stop Rock. Protect Marie. And Kyne, too.
Understood. But just don't die on me.
Is that bastard Kine inside?
He should be. Well, do we just go in?
Let's do it. With our numbers, we're sure to...
No way! What gave away our position?
Fox, could I trouble you for some more tea, please?
At your service, ma'am. Just a refill for now?
That will do. Sure is a lovely day today, don't you think? Oh, Fox, what's that you've got there? Looking at that mask, it's like traveling back in time. You know, it's an awful lot like the one I once gave Abel.
Really? I'd love to hear more.
The one I gave him was an old family heirloom, actually. I'm fuzzy on the particulars, but I think it was of a guardian spirit of some kind. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you ever hear about Abel, Fox?
Not really. Only that he was an old friend of Kine's. That's all.
Hey, Vox. We've got some guests at the door.
Got it, boss. It's a nice day out. Should I suggest they take a walk?
Politely and thoroughly.
I understand. And pardon me, Marie, but I have to excuse myself. I won't be a moment.
All right. Come back soon.
Grant, I'll keep them both safe in your absence. You have nothing to worry about, I swear. I will carry out your final orders to my dying breath.
Jenny Byrne was a free spirit, sailing the seas as captain of the Lillian Knights. Yet independent though she may have been, she was unable to free herself from her own memories. A year ago, despite many grueling bouts at the King of Fighters tournament, both her treasure and Kine R. Heinlein slipped between her fingers. The outcome of the tournament weighed heavy on her mind, now and always. After all, a true pirate captain never leaves a prize unplundered. So when Jenny learned of the King of Fighters tournament on the horizon, she smiled, the wind at her back once more. At last, a golden opportunity to teach that terrible man a lesson. That one should never stand between a pirate and her treasure. The Lillian Knights were on the move yet again. Land ho!
So, hey, are you and that kind fella close? I've been itching for an opportunity to give him a piece of my mind.
Is that so? This might sound crazy to you, but I have to ask. Would you be willing to forfeit the championship for a chance to meet with him?
You should know better than that. Course not. I want that championship gold, obviously. And that Geese's legacy thing too, thank you very much.
Seems like you certainly have an axe to grind. Very well. You may still get your wish. If you can beat him, that is.
Him? As in, not you.
He's my proxy. And let me tell you, he's as much of a martyr to combat as I am.
I always figured you were all talk and no action. No matter. I'd be more than happy to mop the floor with him.
Hey, Grant, do I really have to debase myself fighting this kid?
Kid? I'm gonna make you eat those words. Heck, you seem even younger than I am.
Okay, fine. If we have to do this, let's do it quick.
Get ready. I'm gonna beat that hide of yours black and blue. Good effort. But with skills like these, victory was easy as 1, 2, 3.
Damn. Even after Grant trusted me, Grant!
Gain, I'm sorry, but Marie...
Don't speak. You can leave that to me. Rest easy now, my friend.
All right. You know, I'm a little sad. I wish I could have seen her again.
Hey, what had him so worked up that he was ready to go that far?
I'm afraid it's none of your business.
Jeez, there's no need to be so icy. Maybe I can help you out.
What you have there is Geese's legacy. And let me assure you, it is far more valuable than some common treasure. Well, to us, at any rate. Unfortunately, having not qualified for the finals myself, I'm in no position to take it from you by force. To do so would be a grave betrayal of Grant's memory, and of Vox's struggles.
Wow, you were really that desperate for a quick buck? Alrighty then. If you want to throw down that bad, let's get to it. And to sweeten the deal, let's put this treasure on the line.
You'd allow me that chance? Are you sure?
Sure, I'm sure. But if I win, promise you'll give me the lowdown on what you were talking about before.
You'd wager your treasure just to learn more from a stranger? You are one strange pirate. Still, I appreciate the opportunity. I'll gladly take advantage.
Alright, it's bean spilling time. First of all, why do you want this treasure so badly anyway?
To save my sister.
Context?
I have an older sister. Some time ago, she was in a secret relationship with Geese Howard.
The Geese Howard?
That's right, though very few people ever heard anything about it. Anyway, she's gotten herself tangled up in some particularly nasty business, and now a certain individual has her under lock and key.
Oh, so that's why you want this treasure?
Right. That is my sister's ransom. The price to be paid for her freedom. Geese's legacy.
So that's the deal here.
Yes, it's what Grant and Vox fought for. And now, there's nothing to even show for it.
Okay. I've had my fair share of bones to pick with you, but honestly, I'm over it now. Here you go. Treasure's all yours. Go on, take it.
What? Say it ain't so, Captain!
It's fine. The Lillian Knights are nothing if not givers. Using treasure to help the helpless, you know? Sounds to me like you're exactly the kind of guy we're keeping an eye out for.
Here we go again!
Why are you doing this? You beat me fairly. Why?
One sec. Okay, thanks for the update. Anyway, about that Grant guy. It sounds like he won't be shuffling off this mortal coil anytime soon.
What?
Our ship's physician, the good Dr. Ishida, is the best at what he does. I had him take a look at your buddy earlier, just before the fight. Pretty close call, but looks like he pulled through. See for yourself. So yeah, this is for him too.
Goodness. You're something else. It would seem I've incurred a considerable debt here, haven't I?
And you'd better believe I'll collect it with interest. And
And I'm talking double the return.
Captain, we're violating territorial waters here! Come on, hurry up!
Time to drift. I'll hold on to your fella for now. We'll bring him right back as soon as he's feeling like his old self again.
Are you sure it's a good idea to just let them waltz off with Grant? I'm not entirely convinced we can trust them. Are you?
I am. With my life, in fact. And with Grant's. Wow. The Lillian Knights. Noble thieves. Stealing is clearly their specialty.
Huh?
Forget it. Come. Let's not let B. Jenny's selfless present go to waste. I have a feeling things are about to get very busy for us very quickly.
In pursuit of his partner's killer, SWAT officer Kevin Ryan had been investigating a sinister string of criminal activity winding through Southtown. Over the past few years, rumors swirled of a vicious and mysterious man, face hidden behind long hair. The victim's wounds matched those found on his partner. Kevin was convinced the killer was the same man, Freeman. Kevin walked the beat, joined by Marty, his late partner's young son, but new leads proved few and far between. But then, Kevin receives orders to confiscate Geese's legacy, the grand prize of the upcoming King of Fighters tournament. Kevin's intuition tells him that the lure of the legacy will draw in all manner of unsavory characters, including the elusive Freeman.
Hey, Kevin. Glad to see you made it to the finals.
Damn straight. No way a SWAT guy like me is gonna lose to some meatheads.
Just make sure you're keeping a close eye on Marky, alright? Mary got a tip. Heard that Freeman might be waiting in the wings somewhere around here.
Seriously? Hear that, Marky? Looks like we're getting close.
To avenging my dad. Yeah. But where is he?
Take it easy, Marky. Mary's gonna reach out to us. She's got a plan.
Yeah, he's right, bud. Guess all there is to do now is wait and see. How about you, Terry? What's up? Last I heard, you were still looking for Rock.
I still am, yeah. There's no sign of him anywhere. I heard he was enrolling in the tournament, but either I was mistaken, or somehow we never crossed paths.
I see. He's connected to Geese's legacy, though, right? He might show his face if you stick around.
Yeah, you're not wrong there. Considering his heritage, I guess he feels he needs to have it.
Speaking of which, I've got orders. Top brass wants me to bring them the legacy. Sorry, Terry, but I can't just hand the championship to you.
I get it. Work's work, am I right? What do you say we make the most of this thing?
Just another day's work for an officer of the law. As long as they're paying me, I'll do whatever they need. Sorry about that, but don't worry. I'll see if I can't get a lead on where Rock's at myself.
Oh, congrats on your big win, Kevin. Got another prize for you. Some good news.
Good news? Are you telling me you managed to track down Freeman?
Bingo. I'd honestly be a little hurt if you thought any less.
So this is Geese's legacy. Huh?
Rock, what happened?
What the hell? He doesn't recognize us, does he?
I got no choice. Gonna have to hit him where it counts.
Wait a sec. You're still in rough shape after your match, right? Sounds to me like this is a job for SWAT!
All right, fine. Kevin, you handle Rock. Me and Mary, we'll get Marky somewhere safe.
Right, we'll get the kid out of here. Don't worry.
All right. Now that Marky's out of harm's way, finally. It's time to show this guy what I do best!
I sure hope Terry's doing all right. It's been a while since he left to go check up on Kevin.
Watch out, Mary! Get out of the way!
How did you do that?
So sorry, but you're just too much of a nuisance. Now hush and sleep. Oh, aren't you a blast from the past? Remember, if you miss, she dies. Be very, very careful now.
Marky, get out of here!
That's enough out of you. Oh, you want to shoot me, is that it? Please, go ahead. Shoot me right here, I insist. Time's up, pal. I'm sorry to say you don't have what it takes. Now she dies. And since you couldn't do a damn thing about it, you've earned yourself a front row seat.
You did real good, kid. Don't worry, I'm here.
Kevin!
That's right. Him and me both.
Time to finish you for good! Alright, got him! Whew. Not even this freak's getting out of this.
Thank you, Terry.
No problem. You did great, Mary.
Kevin, I had the chance. I could have paid him back for what he did to Dad, but I couldn't pull the trigger.
Hey, don't worry about it. Fate might have put a gun in your hand, but trust me, you did the right thing. You're still just a kid after all. Besides, we're a team. Leave that sort of stuff to me, okay?
Thanks, Kevin. Yeah, we are a team, aren't we? Just like Terry and Mary. They're always together, right?
You got that right, Marky. A real sweet pair. Actually, you know, just the other day...
Kevin, I swear, if you finish that sentence... Yeah!
Following the last tournament, Kim Dong-hwan became an overnight Taekwondo sensation, a true genius of the sport. Blindsided by his own fame, the young hotshot fell prey to overindulgence in every way possible. One day, his father, Kap Hwan, requested he visit the dojo. Believing himself to be the bigger and better man, Dong-hwan approached with a spring in his step. But his happiness was short-lived. Before long, he found himself flat on his back. His inexperience was made achingly clear. When faced with a serious challenger, genius meant less than nothing. His father, silent and stern, had drilled that reality into him. His lesson learned, Kim Dong-hwan decides to enter the upcoming King of Fighters tournament with one goal in mind: to prove to the world and himself that no one could ever hope to match his natural talent, not even his own father.
So, you're my opponent for the finals! We fought in the last tournament too, right?
Hey, it's been a while. By the way, you haven't seen Freeman around, have you?
Freeman? Oh, that creep who was hanging around the last tournament? Can't say I have. What's up?
Damn. I wasted a lot of time and effort thinking I could catch him here.
Well, it wasn't a complete waste. You made it to the finals, didn't ya? Why not see it through?
Huh? Oh, right. The finals. It all kind of slipped my mind.
Come on, Kevin! You can win this thing!
You hear that? Sounds like a sign to me.
Yeah, I guess it does. I might as well put this tournament to bed. Then I'll get back to hunting Freeman.
Attaboy! Alright, let's put on a good show! Genius is the only word. The ladies are gonna lose their minds.
The muscles in your legs appear to be extraordinarily flexible. Is that how you're able to generate lightning? Is it a matter of particle friction or something?
Hey! Who are you? Are you interested in me or something?
In you as a person? Nope, not at all. My interest is purely academic. Oh, I'm Preacher, by the way. Nice to meet you.
Ah, man. And I thought you were gonna ask me out.
You're a character. I can't tell where the jokes end and the truth starts.
Back at ya. You know, you're pretty fit for a scholar. Just take a look at those calluses. You practice Muay Thai, right?
Oh, bingo! You're right on the money. Looks like I was a fair ways off, though. Your moves and my data were hardly the same at all.
Sounds like you really are interested in me after all.
Perhaps. But that's enough of that for now. Since you know I'm a fighter, you know not to hold back, right?
Sure do. Fine by me. We can go all out. But hey, if I win...
We go on a date, right?
Man, that was crazy! You're strong as hell!
And you're the genius you keep shouting you are. My strategies were perfect, but you never failed to counter them.
Well, come on. You kept hitting me with those nasty moves. It was fight or flight, honestly.
What did you expect? Your moves may seem flawless, but there are glaring issues all around. Trying so hard to look cool actually leaves you wide open.
Yeah, I kinda had a feeling you were gonna say that. That and I, kinda swing like a maniac sometimes.
You sure do. In fact, that's where your lightning comes from. But there's no need to get into that right now.
Man, I can't even feel good about winning. I hate all this warm, fuzzy, pseudo-reflection nonsense. It's not my style.
At a basic level, fights are designed to measure your strengths and expose your weaknesses. Still, I was under the impression you were too advanced of a fighter to be so emotionally invested in victory and defeat.
Jeez, you're starting to sound like my old man. Oh, hey! You remember our deal, right?
Oh, right. The date? Okay, here's my number. You can call me sometime.
Huh? For real? I could have sworn you'd back out.
A loss is a loss. I'm not afraid to admit defeat, and not childish enough to go back on my word. But I won't lose next time, you know!
So much for not being childish.
Hey, bro! You about ready for training? Oh, no. I don't like that smile one bit.
You'd smile too if you were as popular as me.
Sounds like everything's going your way, huh? Anyway, about that training.
So, you're okay with all of this?
Yeah. Thanks to your student, he finally feels like he can face up to his own weaknesses.
Fatherhood seems like a whole lot of work.
I don't know. There's not much I can do anymore anyway. I just try my best to help out in the little ways I still can. Nothing puts a smile on my face more than helping them be the people they want to be.
You know, I think you ought to tell them that.
I don't need to. They've grown up just fine without all my sentimentality.
Okay, today I really want to focus on all that stuff we talked about. Well, believe it or not, I've actually got a whole list of new stuff I want to work on. Oh, that's the spirit. Come on, race to the dojo. Wait up! Why do I always feel like a babysitter?
You two, you make me so proud.
Preacher lived by a simple principle. Everything in life could be explained perfectly by science. And so her world was understandably turned upside down when she met a man who could summon hurricanes with his bare hands. Upon witnessing the impossible, Preacher began to walk the path of the martial artist, determined to bring phenomena such as these down to earth, ideally under a microscope. Preacher trained diligently under the Hurricane Man. But as time passed, she found her mind hungering for new mysteries. Hearing that a King of Fighters tournament was fast approaching, Preacher scrambles to join. What incredible new techniques await her discovery?
A pro wrestler? That's my final opponent? No offense, but this is kind of a bummer. I was hoping for someone who could show me something more original.
You really don't understand. Pro wrestling is a spectacular art form.
Oh, spectacular, you say? For your information, Mr. Tizok, I'm an academic. A scholar, if you will. And I remember one or two spectacular things from physics class. Are you saying you can blow my mind with that art form of yours?
A scholar, huh? That explains your ignorance. Indeed, I cannot blast ki like some of the other fighters. However, these muscles you see before you are honed to the extreme. Nothing can touch me. And that's not all. By sheer force of will, I can push past the natural limits of the human body. That is the power of pro wrestling!
I've solved my fair share of formulas and equations, you know. But what you're telling me now is that you've got a new variable? I certainly hope so. Now, show me if your set is finite or infinite.
Then it's settled. But if I may, you should worry more about yourself. And all the excitement, you wouldn't want to forget that you're going to face off against the most powerful fighter in the world!
Sheesh. Thanks to you, it's back to the drawing board for little old me. Still, I did happen to collect some excellent data. I'd love to fight again sometime. Here we are. Interesting. So these are the fabled gene scrolls. Master says they're extremely dangerous and powerful occult artifacts. But are they really? Some sort of afterimage? No. Then what is it? I don't feel so good. Something seems kind of off. Hey, are you alright? Hey now! That's a nasty way to congratulate me! Besides, the tournament is... Clearly you're not yourself. As terrifying as this is, I can't back down now. After all, that's what Joe Higashi himself taught me! Here goes!
Where is this? What was I? Don't tell me I... Oh no. I did all this, didn't I?
Don't worry about it. As long as you're back to normal, we're square.
But wait. Mom. Where's my mom? Is she okay?
Don't worry a hair on your head about her. From what I've heard, she's in perfectly fine health.
Thank goodness. When I thought they killed her, I totally lost control. I can't let that happen again. Ever.
Look, Rock, this whole Geese's legacy thing, I get the feeling you need it more than I do. Take it. It's yours.
Huh? That'd be amazing, but are you sure?
You bet. Besides, your little rampage provided me with a smorgasbord of data. But if you do want to thank me, you can always help me verify some of my findings later.
Well, if you're really okay with it then, thank you.
Wow! Way to go, way to go! Not only did you win the tournament, but you wrapped everything up in a nice little bow. I must be one hell of a teacher. What's wrong, Preeta?
Forgive me, Master. I can't go on. I can't take it anymore! That was so scary! I win and then all that happens? Like, what gives? Nobody warned me about this!
Whoa! Preeta, snap out of it!
Oh, give me a break! How do you expect me to react? Seriously, I only started training for real a few years ago! And then, wouldn't you know it, I get dragged into a fight like that? Like that? This is too much! Why the heck did I have to go through all that, honestly?
Since when are you such a crybaby?
This is the real me. I'm a pretty famous academic, you know? I really tried to keep my composure and look cool for everyone.
I see. That must have been tough, right?
Anyway, I'm exhausted. I'm taking a vacation, and nobody can say nothing about it because I won the championship.
Yeah. Look, I know better than to try and stop you, but, humor me for a sec. Are you 100% sure you want to keep fighting?
What do you mean, Master?
No offense, but you seem like you're having a terrible time. Fighting isn't just muscles, or even techniques. It's all about your mindset. You get it? So if this isn't really your scene, then like,
Nope, I'm not quitting! I mean, no joke! That was really scary. But scary or not, I've still got a lot of things I want to accomplish. Dreams to dream. I haven't even learned that screw-upper technique you showed me before, Master. And actually, why does the Reppuken travel along the ground without stopping? Do friction and gravity not affect it? You know, this world can be really scary sometimes, but it's also chock full of mysteries to solve. Even if I'm not brave 100% of the time, at least I know I'll always be curious.
well, that's what I like to hear. Looks like the big-headed baby is finally growing up.
Right? You should be proud. I'm a model student.
All right, let's head on home and train like we mean it. Ain't no rest for the weary.
Hold up, didn't you hear me? I'm going on vacation!
Tizok, the masked fighter, was once a champion uncontested. That is, until a certain loss broke his spirit and ended his career. However, his young fans refused to give up on their hero. Indeed, it was their tireless support that drove Tizok to return to the ring with a vengeance at the previous tournament. One day, a letter from a young fan arrived at his door. The boy had suffered an accident, badly injuring his leg, and it was Tizok's fighting spirit that inspired him to persevere. Tizok thus pledges to emerge victorious at the upcoming King of Fighters, If not for himself, then for the brave boy who believed in him.
Well, lo and behold, looks like I'm up against the trick-or-treating Birdman. I was hoping I'd be taking a swing at a real opponent, like Raiden.
Mr. Khan, it would seem that you have a less than favorable opinion of my abilities. You'll understand that I can't have the children sharing that viewpoint, so I'll have to change it. By force.
Oh, give me a break, why don't you? I know all about you. Didn't you try to hang up the mask for good when you first realised you were all washed up? Cluck all you like, but trite threats from a hack like you mean absolutely nothing to me.
I'm ashamed to say you're not wrong. Once upon a time I did turn my back on all the children who supported me. But it was the purity of their hearts and their eternal belief in me that beckoned me back to the ring. I will not falter again. I, the mighty Tizok, solemnly swear it upon my very mask.
Oh, good for you. I'm real touched. Sob story or not, you better be ready for me to bring the pain. I don't give a crap who you say you are. I'm not losing the championship to the likes of you.
I am, of course, prepared for the worst you can muster. But be warned, you are clearly underestimating the strength and tenacity a professional wrestler is capable of. I am invincible! I did it, kid. I have emerged victorious.
Oh, man, what a shame. Looks like you lost there, Billy boy.
Of course. Kind's lackey, huh? What the hell are you doing here?
Oh, let's just say I was insurance, in case you lost the fight. So, how about a rematch, big guy? One with Geese's legacy and your pride on the line. You wouldn't say no to that, would you?
Can't be. You! I fought you 3 years ago!
Good memory. That's right. I'm the one who showed you up way back when. A professional showman versus a blood-spitting genuine street rat. Two worlds collide, wouldn't you say? If you're inclined to avoid another embarrassing loss, you can always just hand over the legacy right now. What do you say, tough guy?
I would be lying if I said I felt no fear. But all the same, I accept your challenge. I cannot afford to let the children or my past self down. Be warned, the Tizok of today will not be defeated!
You're different than before. How the hell did you get so strong?
When we first met, I fought only for myself. But after the crushing defeat at your hands, I realized that my true strength comes from the people who believe in me. The mighty Tizok is no mere man anymore. I'm no longer alone.
I see. I think I know where you're coming from.
But you too are strong. I may have escaped the jaws of defeat this time, but only narrowly.
You think he's really gonna show? You know, I heard he was in pretty rough shape.
Yeah, but this is Tizok we're talking about.
And now, the moment you've all been waiting for, the main event!
Dear Tizok, I hope this letter reaches you okay. If it's alright, I wanted to share a secret with you. You remember my leg injury, right? The one I told you about? Well, I'm still having a lot of trouble walking. Luckily, though, the doctor tells me there's a chance I can get back on my feet. I just need to have surgery. But he also said, if something goes wrong, I might never walk again. I was really scared. I wanted to hope, but I couldn't. So I kept telling the doctor I didn't want to do it. But then I thought of you, Tizok. With you, it never mattered how scary something was or how hurt you got. You always came back to the ring with your head held high. I'm sure rehab must have been really tough on you. A lot of people were saying your wrestling career was over. I can't imagine what it must have felt like to hear that. But seeing you come back from the brink like that made me realize how silly I was being. And that's when I made up my mind. If you can keep fighting, so can I. I'm with you, Tizok.
Ah! The mighty Tizok enters the ring!
He's finally here!
Mess him up, Tizok!
Thank you! Thank you!
I've got one final favor to ask. My operation is at the same time as your match. So, would it be okay if I shouted your catchphrase with you?
Of course you can, kid. Let's win this thing. Together. I'm invincible!
The day her mother died, Hotaru Futaba lost everything, including the rest of her family. With her trusty Martin Itokatsu, she set off on a journey to find the brother she once knew. At the last tournament, Hotaru met a mysterious man named Gato. She believed this man to be her long-lost sibling, though he denied it and went on his way. The girl was haunted by mysteries. Why would her brother reject her? And why did her mother have to die? But she would not give up. She would bring what was left of her family together again. She would find her brother and her father and set things right, even if it meant facing off against them in the arena. And so, with firm resolve and a heavy heart, brave Hotaru enters King of Fighters.
Well, so you're my opponent for the finals. Can't say I saw that coming.
What? But why?
Sorry, but I'm not getting any fighter vibes from you. I mean, it seems kind of strange to square up, doesn't it? A sweet little kid like you is a poor fit for a rough-and-tumble place like this.
Okay, so I may not be as obsessed with winning as some of the others. But there's someone here I desperately want to meet. To him, strength is all that matters. He doesn't notice anything else. Still, some things are more powerful than brute force could ever be. I want him to see that, even if it means physically hammering it into him.
So to you, strength is just a means to convey a particular message? Your logic's a little hard to swallow. Strength is strength, not some kind of emotional transmission system.
I just want to make him come around, so we see eye to eye. By whatever means necessary, force or otherwise. Maybe it's kind of a weird way to go about it after all.
Oh, hardly. I understand. Some concepts can be difficult to articulate with words alone. You know, maybe that logic isn't so out there after all. I'd like to put it to the test sometime.
I'll be honest, I didn't expect you to change your tune so suddenly. Alright then, let's see if you can get what I mean through my moves. Get ready, cause we're doing this. Right here, right now.
Hey there. Bastard. Didn't even bother to show up.
I thought as much. When I saw Itokatsu run to you, I figured...
I told you to stay away. You just don't listen, do you?
Tell me, brother. Just What are you trying to do anyway?
I have only one goal. I want to make him pay for Mother's death.
For her death? Are you trying to say that Dad killed her?
On the day that she died, I heard strange sounds coming from the dojo. When I got there, all I could see was her, lying still on the floor. And Father, running. Even if he's not her killer, he isn't blameless.
That may be true, but that doesn't mean you have to be so hostile to him.
You know his nature just as much as I do, don't you? He talked big, but at the end of the day, he failed to protect her. He needs to face that failure.
I get that. And yeah, it makes perfect sense that you're angry. Still, I don't want to see this family torn apart any further. So if you plan to fight Dad, you'll have to go through me first!
Unbelievable. You actually managed to beat me.
Well, brother? Have you changed your mind about me a little?
That was a hell of a fight, Hotaru! My, how you've grown!
Wait... Dad?
Nah, even your baby sister too much for you? You get rustier every day, boy.
That's rich, coming from a gutless hack too scared to fight fair.
If you can't dodge attacks as simple as those, then your growing pains are just beginning.
All you do is ambush people, then run away like you really did something. I bet you've been dying for a chance like this to come around. To catch me with my guard down.
You worm. You've got some mouth on you. Hope you're ready to back it up.
Don't, Dad! He's still hurt from our fight!
Silence, Hotaru! Stand aside!
I will not!
Well, looky here. The beast roars. I have no quarrel with you, child. If you expect me to go easy on you, you're in for a surprise! Oh, not too shabby. But what do you think of this? Sorry, kiddo, nothing personal. Now, be a good girl and run along. What? The hell do you think you're doing?
I figured you could dodge an attack like that.
Brother!
Follow my lead, Hotaru.
Right! Prepare yourself, Dad!
Guess that really is my blood burning in your veins.
Oh, Dad. What did you expect? Brother?
He may be a scumbag, but I know you've got questions for him. Just like me.
Yeah. Come on, let's head home. Several weeks have gone by now. My dad and my brother are back home, even if they're not quite done butting heads. Dad finally agreed to tell us everything, including the whole story behind our mom's death. Dad was busy training in the dojo as usual, when a mysterious intruder caught him by surprise. The fighting grew more and more intense, and then, with all that commotion, Mom went to go see if everything was all right with Dad. But that's when it happened. She didn't do anything wrong. She just got caught in the crossfire. That's when Dad ran away. But he was only running because he was chasing after our mom's killer. From what I can tell, Dad and my brother have finally buried the hatchet. Now everything's out in the open. Or not everything, I suppose. My brother and I still don't know who in the world killed Mom. Dad says that's a story for another day. Anyway, he says he doubts they'll be bothering us, or anybody in this life, ever again. Given our feelings now, him not telling us might have been the right decision. Because honestly, if I saw that murderer on the street today, I wouldn't be able to forgive them. I don't know what I'd do. That's why I'd much rather focus on the future instead. After all, my family is finally back together. There's still so much left to do. Like, we've got to start rebuilding the dojo for one. Fighting is really important to us, obviously, but still... How long do you guys plan on training? Your food's getting cold. When it comes to all the day-to-day, the non-combat stuff, these two are so hopeless it can really drive me crazy!
As his mother lay dying, his father fled, and so Gato swore revenge. At the last tournament, an unexpected attack at the hands of his father had all but blinded Gato, and yet it was the pain of defeat that had truly darkened his world. Guided by rage, he pushed his training harder than ever before. Though his sight was failing him, his other senses had sharpened like blades. Fortunately, his vision eventually returned, just in time for the next king of fighters. Gato knew his father would be unable to resist the tournament, and he would have his revenge. The flames of retribution burn bright as Gato enters the fray.
I've been waiting for you, brother.
I already told you that's not right.
That's what I thought you'd say. Look, I know you're not comfortable with the whole family thing, but I can still call you whatever I want to, can't I?
Do as you like. Whatever you call me, our fight remains our fight.
Yeah, about that. I wanted to run something by you. Do you mind?
What is it?
You act all big and tough because you're so confident in your abilities, right? How about you and I put them to the test?
What do you mean?
If I beat you, right here and now, I want you to tell me everything there is to know about you. Why it is you're traveling, what happened between you and Dad. I want to know everything.
Some nerve thinking you'd ever beat me. Fine. But if I win, you have to swear to never bother me again.
If those are your terms, then I accept. But let me say this. Don't underestimate me. I'm gonna make you wish you thought more highly of me from the beginning.
Enough talk. Show me what you've got. This is it. The end of the line for you.
Now. Brothers shouldn't fight with their sisters.
It's you, from the previous tournament.
Kain R. Heinlein, the man you almost killed. I'm flattered you remember.
Of course. Time to finish what I started.
Hold it. Putting our past aside, I've come to repay the debt I owe to the man who saved my life. Your father, Gao.
What?
Gao? Dad?
I've heard reports that you are pursuing your father in an attempt to avenge the murder of your mother. It may or may not be my place, but I felt compelled to inform you. You're off the mark. You're chasing the wrong man.
Well then, you sound like you know a thing or two. How about you enlighten me then? Who did kill my mother?
I suppose this was an inevitability. What if I were to tell you that I was the one who did it? That she died by my hand? What happens then, Gato?
Well,
That would certainly speed things up, I suppose. Fine. Kynar Heinlein, prepare to face my vengeance! Murderer! I'm not going to ask you again. Did you kill my mother?
Wait. He is an innocent man. I did it. I am the one to blame.
Grant, why did you come here?
Kyne, not every burden is yours to bear. Understand?
You'd better not be lying just to save his skin. This is the last time I'll ask. Did you kill my mother?
Yes. It was me. It was all my fault.
Why? Tell me everything.
It was 7 years ago. Your father, Gao, was an enforcer, working for a group that was in competition with Kyne's. And Kyne, my life's purpose has been to eliminate anything standing in his way. And so I went to Gao's dojo alone. I was going to assassinate him.
What happened?
Before long, Gao caught wind of my plan. My prey began hunting me in kind. The situation was growing dire, frantic, and I was growing desperate. Suddenly, I saw something, just a shadow, but out of instinct,
But it was my mother, wasn't it?
How could you? She didn't have anything to do with this. You monster!
I have carried this for far too long. I can accept the consequences. Just let Kyne go.
Wait. I just need to know. Are you sorry? Do you feel that what you did was wrong?
I do and I don't. I'm a criminal. When all is said and done, it was just another day at work.
You monster! It was all because of you! All of it! If it wasn't for you! Why? You're not my brother, right? This is none of your business!
I am your brother, Hotaru. Leave him, Hotaru. Any move we make now only hastens the inevitable. Can't you see he's unwell? Sorry to say, he's not long for this world. There'd be no point in carrying his cross any further. You understand? That voice. Father? Gato, against all odds, you managed to be a real brother to your sister. Well done. However, if after all that you still insist on facing me... Of course. I swore I would defeat you. So prepare yourself! Leave before we change our minds. I'm going after him.
But we know for sure he didn't kill Mom. Why do you still have to fight him?
After she died, he left us to fend for ourselves. As a father, he needs to answer for that. I intend to make him pay. But that's not important right now. Hotaru, you've shown me that you can do more than take care of yourself. You've grown incredibly strong. So, will you come with me, Hotaru?
Yes. Yes, of course I will, brother.
Him too?
You bet.
Very well. Let's go. It's time to hunt down our rotten father once and for all.
Marco Rodriguez, a zealous devotee of the Kyokugen School of Karate, faced a peculiar predicament. Someone had apparently stolen his dojo's sign. As head instructor and caretaker of the dojo, Marco found himself consumed by shame. The man wept for 3 days and 3 nights, only managing to eat a mere 3 meals each day. As his tears began to dry, he was met with an unexpected visitor, Yuri Sakazaki, the younger sister of Kyokugen master Ryo Sakazaki. With Yuri's encouragement, Marco began to devise a plan. Kyokugen karate represents the mountaintop of strength. To become a true master, one must always continue the climb. And where better for the sign thief to hone their strength than the king of fighters tournament? That which is stolen can be unstolen, so Marco swears an oath that the Kyokugen sign would stand proud again.
Yeah! I did it! I made it to the finals! Winning this match will take Kyokugen Karate to a whole new level of greatness.
Well, well, the wild boar of Kyokugen. Word on the street is you lost your precious dojo sign. Must be hard. Are you sure this is the best use of your time?
Yeah, I guess you got a point there. But what's done is done. And hey, it's a real whodunit. I'm stupefied, mortified even. I wish I could just crawl into a hole somewhere.
Always playing the fool. The legendary Kyokugen karate I once knew is gone, dead and buried.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
Kyokugen had a reputation for being the pinnacle of combat karate. And yet here you are, placid, about as menacing as a flower.
I of all people know how far beneath my master's level I am. But as long as I represent Kyokugen, I won't let its name fade into obscurity. Ever! Even if there is technically no sign upon which to read it.
Your idiocy is truly boundless. I've heard enough of this prattle.
I don't care what people say about me. I know what I've got to do. And no one is ever gonna come between me and my duty!
I knew you'd win all along. I was right to wait here.
Huh? What do you mean? Hold the phone! What's that?
Oh, this? It's your sign. Sorry, did seeing it upset you somehow?
But how? Why do you have it? Are you the one who attacked my dojo?
Well, I didn't mean to go that far, but yes, it was me.
What are you talking about?
Let's see here. Around the time of the last tournament, I think it was, I was studying karate from this guy called Grant. Really engaging stuff. I was wandering around, looking for a chance to test my new skills when I came across your dojo. Disappointingly, everyone there was so weak I barely broke a sweat. Sorry. Did I touch a nerve?
But why? Why bother taking the sign?
I took it as a kind of token. A celebration of my own initiative. Not that it meant much, though. I'm told the spoils of war are meaningless if the enemy is weak to begin with. Anyway, what do you say? How about a match? Just the two of us. We can even put the sign on the line.
So if I win, you'll agree to return it?
Of course. You defeat me, and it's all yours. I have no use for it anyway. But if I defeat you, and I will, I claim Geese's legacy for my own. Do we have a deal?
How self-centered can a man get? Still, I vow to do whatever it takes to get my sign back. We have a deal! Get ready to taste the fury of Kyokugen!
So, this is what the Kyokugen school is truly capable of. Pity. If only I'd known you earlier.
Yes, that's nice. Anyway, the sign! Give me the sign!
A deal's a deal. Here, catch.
Hey, whoa! Woohoo! Mission complete! Master, your star pupil, the indomitable Marco Rodriguez, has done it again! Yeah!
Sheesh! Seems like everybody and their mother wants in on Kyokugen now. Even my gym phones won't stop.
I'm really sorry, Yuri. In my wildest dreams, I never imagined that things would turn out this way.
Hey, if you've got the energy to talk, how about you pick up a phone?
Oh, yes, of course. Hello, good day to you. Thank you for calling Garcia Fitness. Huh? Master, is that you?
Marco! You fought beautifully. I wish I could say it in person, but just wanted to extend my gratitude. Not only did you win, but you managed to get our sign back. Thank you.
Oh, that? It was nothing, honestly. I was just cleaning up my own mess. I allowed the sign to be stolen in the first place. Disgraceful. It's been in your family for years.
Well, now that it's been returned, I actually have one more favor to ask. I want you to take center stage at our dojo from now on, to protect the sign and everything it stands for.
Meaning what, exactly?
Well, to put it plainly, I'd like to leave the school in your hands, Marco.
What? I'm honored, but there's no way I could do that, Master!
You made a commitment and you saw it through. Indeed, you've become the very rock that Kyokugen stands firm upon. I could think of no man better to lead our school into the future. Will you accept?
Oh, well, if you put it like that, how could I have the heart to refuse? I, Marco Rodriguez, your unworthy disciple, humbly accept your most generous proposal!
Great, I'm glad to hear it. Well, we're about to head out on a little trip here. I guess everything's up to you now.
Of course, Master! Wait, a trip? A trip to where exactly?
Hey, Dio, come on, pass me the phone for a sec.
Hey, I wasn't done yet.
Hey, Marco. Sure been a while, hasn't it? Look, I'm with Rio on this one. You're the only man for the job.
Wait, is that Robert?
Oh, also, I should really apologize to you in advance as well. See, Yuri and I actually have a really important overseas client we need to meet. Super high profile and all that. I know you've got your hands full over there already, but sorry. Thanks a bunch.
Wait!
Anything else, Robert? Real sorry about that, Marco. Seems Robert's got a lot of faith in you. Cut him some slack, okay?
Right! Leave it to me, Master. And what about you? Where exactly are you going?
Oh, I'm heading over to Japan. So I can count on you to handle things while I'm gone, yes?
Yes, sir! You just leave it to good old Marco to take Kyokugen to greater and greater heights!
Now that's what I'm talking about.
Boy, oh boy. I can hardly believe it. Me? A master? I can't fail! I will rise to the challenge!
Hey! No one was picking up the phone, so I had to come in.
Hey, Burly Beast! Hurry up! I'm waiting for help here.
Burly Beast? Oh, you mean me? Yes, ma'am! Thank you for your patience. I'll be with you as soon as I can!